Alrighty. Sweet. I am super excited for this session. Let me just make sure. Oh yeah, it's recording.
What is Rob Bjorn?
Oh, we'll do little character introductions in a bit here.
Okay.
But yeah, our one-off adventure that's probably going to encompass a couple sessions here, titled "A Shot at Redemption." I'm just going to start with like a little intro into the world here. So here we go. Freezing wastelands, sweltering deserts, muck-infested swamps, choking ashlands, deceptive darklands, rolling green hills, fjords, great mountain chains, and thick, pervasive jungles. Welcome to Patria, a world whose environments are as varied and unique as its denizens. It is the year 1451 of the Fourth Ice, and for many years peace has reigned, at least in the civilized realms of the Alexandrian Empire, the largest civilization in Patria. For many years now... Oh, that was one sentence. For many years now. That's it. Start again.
Roll it back.
Though, as always, with peace comes restlessness. Greedy individuals scheme for ways to increase their power, both humanoid and otherwise. Our story, however, focuses on 5 souls, 5 unfortunates who have been accused of great crimes. However, instead of serving their sentences, they were approached in their cells by emissaries of an unexpected benefactor, the Emperor himself. He had offered each one a chance at redemption, as well as the opportunity to make a small fortune in gold, in exchange for a dangerous task, one that would put their nerves to the test. The 5 agreed, and over the following weeks were shepherded towards the port town of Dallas, where they boarded a galley and met each other for the first time. They knew not where they were headed as the ship left port, but as the ship lurched through the waves with nothing else to do, they spoke with each other about their pasts. So, yeah, if you guys want to do just a small introduction about yourself and your character. So, like, my name is, I'll do mine. Like, my name is Joel, and I'm playing the dwarven barbarian Gorehammer, who has fiery red hair and wields a massive warhammer with runes etched in its head. Something like that, just like a short description. And I'll start at the top of the list with Chris.
Who?
My name is
Who?
well, my name is Chris, obviously, and I'm playing the druid Simeon.
Nice. Is he what
And-
race is he?
He is a human
Human?
druid, a big bushy brown beard.
Nice. Sweet. Next will be Jason.
I'm Squawk Bladewing, and I'm an
Awesome.
Eric Cohen rogue.
Nice. And Squawk.
How about two likes and 1 dislike?
Oh no.
What does Squawk look like? Or Mr. Bladewing, as he might be known.
He is a short-ish, a pretty vibrant blue, Eric Cohen. He wields a pair of daggers.
Nice.
He's got some teal markings on him.
Ooh. Like war
They're
paint or
just
something?
No, it's just part of his feather coloring.
Part of his plumage.
His plumage.
Likes seabells, dislikes
Plumage.
cats.
There you go. That's what I'm looking for. Just kidding. Okay. Next be Logan.
I'm Logan. I play Malkrov the Bastard. And he is a bastard like his father before him, and his father before him. He loves his father, and he has a great relationship with him. He's 6'3", with a huge brown beard, and he wields a glaive, a magical glaive
Nice. And
that
he
has etches in the hilt for all of his kills.
Oh damn. And he was paladin?
He is a paladin.
Human paladin, or
A variant human paladin. The variant I don't know what is, but
I don't think it matters.
it doesn't matter.
They don't
It's for the feet.
They don't introduce him as you variant human. Get over here.
No, it was for the feet.
Always for the feet. Okay, next Mitch.
I think we're skipping as Rob.
Rob, I'm looking at the list of names here. Rob's
Oh,
at
and
the
not be in a
bottom.
different order for some
Oh,
reason.
okay,
for you.
sorry.
Yeah,
Well,
it's in different order on mine.
Mitch is
Sure.
next in my order, the only order that counts.
Oh, he's looking at the list of players, not the list of players in the.
Oh.
Sorry.
List of
Oh wow,
players?
that almost
That'd
worked
be
out.
ridiculous.
Here, let me.
Oh,
That would've been
There we go.
interesting.
I fixed
That's
it.
not allowed. Wow, cheating.
Okay.
All right. I am Mitch, and I am playing Georgie the Little G. Little G, of course, stands for Little Gnome. I am, of course, a high elf wizard, standing a mighty 5 foot tall. And
That's not bad.
not bad. You know, it's
Not bad for a gnome.
So,
yeah, pretty
is he-
tall for a gnome.
is he actually a high elf, or is he a gnome pretending to be a high elf? Who knows?
Nobody really knows. His ears are definitely quite long. He wields a rather unremarkable looking wooden staff with some cloth wrapped around it, and yeah, that's about it.
Cool. Rob.
I am Rob. I am playing the half-orcan fightlock named Ansbjorn,
Nice.
a burly gray-skinned fellow who wears both a half plate but also has a wide-brim pointed witch-like hat
Oh my God.
and wields a otherworldly haunted greatsword.
Nice.
Jesus Christ.
What is haunting it?
Patrons, you know how it is.
Okay.
Damn those patrons.
Is it your spellcasting thing?
Yeah, it's just my Pact of the Blade weapon.
All right.
Yeah. And then, sorry,
Right.
Mitch, you were a wizard, correct? Or are
Yep,
a wizard?
I'm a wizard.
A wizard.
Wizard.
And then the other thing is, you were all convicted of crimes, whether or not you did them or not, remains to be seen. But Chris, Simeon, what was your crime?
Simeon was minding his own business, foraging for herbs in the forest as he is wont to do, and he was stopped by a few of the Emperor's guards and told that he's not allowed to forage herbs off of the Emperor's lands, which I took issue with because as a druid, it's ridiculous that anyone would try to own land.
course.
Obviously, you can't, own land, right? Well, this little disagreement led to Simeon casting. He may or may not have cast Entangle on a couple of the Emperor's guards.
Oh, no.
And then Shillelagh. And
Oh.
then,
Oh.
long story short, ended up being charged with trespassing, resisting arrest, assaulting an officer of the Emperor, and uttering obscene threats.
In
Nice.
that order.
Wow.
More or less.
No small charge. Squawk, what was your crime?
Well, me and my brother Slash were took a quest to go and steal.
Edgy. So edgy.
He is so edgy. You don't.
Was that
even
your
know.
original character?
Oh yeah, no, he's my OC. Or yeah. Anyway.
Sorry. Go ahead.
We were given a quest to go and steal something from a noble in Kingsport. It went wrong. We had a bit of a falling out, and well, he left me to be captured.
Oh no. Damn.
Wow.
Slash
Little
is a bit of a bastard. I love the guy, but
Speaking
he's
of
a bastard.
bastards,
Hey, that's me.
Malkrov.
So Malkrov was accused of murder, and because of the murderous accusation, he was immediately excommunicated from his church.
Oh,
And Malkrov is very convinced that he was framed for the murder.
do you know
Isn't he
what deity your church revered?
Oh, yeah.
Glob?
Jesus.
Sorry, who?
Glob?
Blood.
Glod.
Glob. Glob.
Glob. God
Glob.
of
Church of Glob.
nice.
The Church of Placeholder.
Sick.
I'm so dedicated to my placeholder god.
There can be only one.
But yeah, Malkrov wants to prove his innocence, basically.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And then Mitch or Georgie.
Well, Georgie was convicted of. I mean, they call it a crime. I would call it a sheer feat of scientific and entrepreneurial brilliance.
Of course.
I was convicted of attempting to smuggle an unconscious wyvern into town.
Okay.
I am in the process of building a underground monster petting zoo.
Okay.
It's for obvious, obviously beneficial scientific and business purposes.
Of course. Yep.
So
How
You
big was
gotta
this
eat.
wyvern? How big are wyverns?
They're fairly
of caravans
They're
of-
fairly dangerous.
No, but like how big are they?
I don't know.
Well,
That's a good question.
Because the humor of him trying to smuggle a wyvern depends heavily on how big the fucking wyvern is. Like if
I
it's big
know,
in
I
your
had-
pocket, it's fine.
I had to back down from it being a Tarrasque.
Oh. Okay, I don't need to ask how big a fucking Tarrasque is.
All right, and then Ansbjorn, what was your alleged crime?
Ansbjorn attempted to spread the good word of Grumpsh
Of course.
into a church, not of Grumpsh, likely
Oh.
of Glob. Got quite enraged in the process. He broke a few stained glass windows.
Oh.
He threatened a few clergymen. He just kind of ransacked the place, and then he started taking things, and that
Oh,
gets you in trouble.
Yeah, that's no good.
That's no good.
Okay, all right.
So
So,
wyvern's like 15 feet long.
oh, that's like what's that? Huge creature?
Yeah, it's significant. It's like a
Significant.
caravan covered in a lot of cloth.
It's definitely thorns
And a
and,
huge long tail hanging out and dragging behind it.
poisons
Yeah,
and
it
whatnot.
may or may not have been moving up and down with breath. Whatever.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
All right, so you guys all, you had some time to get to know each other. Just less than a week passes before you hear a sentry yell from above the ship, "Land ho!" And you finally get a glimpse of your destination. Boop.
And
I
hose.
forgot to preload, but that's okay. You finally get a glimpse of your destination. A gargantuan island rises up from the sea, surrounded by a collection of others much smaller islands. Upon its shores you see only jungle, except in the center, where a single mountain range runs like a spine. The Mazalok Archipelago, an untamed land of strange and powerful creatures, as well as the fearsome jungle elves who punish intruders in horrific and infamous ways. Hours pass by, and you finally see the only patch of island not covered by jungle, a large clearing upon which rests a small town, and that's this clearing here on the north western part. Another hour passes, and the ship pulls into port. The deckhands expertly bring her close to the dock and secure sturdy ropes to the dock cleats, all while a raspy but commanding voice barks out orders. The ship stills, the only movement the bobbing of the waves. After a few minutes, you hear footsteps echoing down the stairs leading into the brig. A guard dressed in steel armor with leather tassels approaches. He approaches the five of you and fishes around in a pouch at his hip, pulls out an iron ring with several keys attached, then begins to unlock each of your manacles. Hello!
Aren't
Hel-
aren't you
hello?
cheerful?
Hello.
Yes, well, I'm supposed to take you to Legatus Perseus. If you'll follow me.
Legatus Perseus, you say?
Are we wait, so he just like he unhandcuffed us?
You have been unmanacled. You don't have any. You're just wearing like
I
prisoner's
can't.
scarves.
Yeah, I assume we're in rags.
You're in rags, yes.
Prison rags.
Yeah.
Beginning of any
Why were
Elder
you
Scrolls
lying?
game, got it.
Yeah, beginning of yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But our records don't show from where.
Wake up!
I've seen you in my dreams.
I knew it was coming,
Yes.
and I'm not disappointed. So he leads you up the stairs of the brig, up to the top of the ship. As he walks, you can tell he's pretty young guy, rosy cheeked. He's pretty talkative, likes to talk a lot. He walks with a bit of a limp. But you get to the top of the ship, and your eyes are almost blinded by the light.
How many other prisoners are on this prison ship?
Just you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
And
Yep.
just want to make sure I understand. So this guy, young guy, limping, human?
Human, yeah, it's a human guard wearing like steel, like kind of like Roman armor, essentially, like a steel armor with like the Roman, tassels, like leather tassels and all that stuff.
Very good.
Think of like a Roman legionnaire. That's kind of the inspiration I got.
Well, do we catch his name?
He has not said his name.
Okay.
What is your name, God?
Oh, I am Fred, the guard.
Hi, Fred the guard. How you doing?
I'm quite well. How are you?
I look around at my new companions and boat.
And your manacled, scarred wrists.
Yeah, not.
Yeah.
looking
Why
for
did you tie those so tight?
Well, you guys are prisoners.
I mean,
I mean,
Dangerous
allegedly.
prisoners.
Allegedly.
prisoners of
Where-
science.
Where are we gonna go on a boat?
Well, that's why I've untied you here. There's nowhere to go.
Hmm.
Anyway, if you follow me, so he leads you on deck, and then you get a glimpse of the town.
Ooh.
Oh, look at that.
So you guys are here at the bottom on this dock here, and you step out. The town it's not super big. It's got a river kind of running down the center of it. It's this open area that's been carved out of the jungle with a few shabby-looking houses, a couple larger buildings, and then in the distance you see like a wooden palisade and some tents near it. As he escorts you down the gangplank onto the dock, he tells you a little bit about the town. Oh, Fool's Landing was first settled 15 or so years ago. Settlers had to contend with the jungle, which kept trying to push them back. Hence the name. Only a fool would stay when the land so clearly didn't want them.
I interrupt Fred and I say, so is this some sort of a prison island?
Oh heavens, no. No, this is the frontier for those of adventuring spirit, or fools.
Okay, and we're prisoners to go here. We had no choice.
Wow, you had a choice when you accepted the Emperor's quest, so to speak.
Ah, right.
A quest that,
Yes,
if you
of
succeed,
course.
apparently will grant you freedom and riches.
Yes, that thing that you said that I was here for. I slap him on the shoulder and I say, "Excellent work, Fred.
Thank you. And he continues on.
You'll make captain for this."
He continues on as he steps off the dock. Eventually, they were able to carve out this clearing and lay down some solid buildings. The first and most important being the tavern, the Soggy Stein. They have no mayor here, but the townsfolk always listen to the tavern's owner, Stefan. The guard continues to prattle on. The 45th Legion was tasked with protecting the southern borders of the Empire, but since we've had an extended peace with the Susadians, we've been repurposed here. And then you look and see the large encampment ahead with the tents that are scattered about the jungle's edge, the largest of which are inside the palisade. And he continues walking through the streets with you behind him and leads you up to the palisade itself. It's not too far from the edge of the dock. It's a pretty small clearing. Actually, it's a large clearing, but it's not like a massive, like, kilometer-long clearing or anything like that.
I'll be the judge of that.
So he leads you to the wooden palisade and to the largest tent within the walls, and he opens the flap for you. The legatus is within. He will inform you of your task.
Excellent.
Is that a Scrofulus?
All right, so you guys kind of duck your heads, and as he holds the flap open for you, you see the legatus is speaking with another lower-ranking legionnaire, probably of the same rank as Fred. The legionnaire is speaking to him first. Legatus, sir, Alistair says he has figured out a cure. He just needs more material. The legatus rubs his freshly shaven face. Gather 5 volunteers, Sergeant. Tell them double rations if they join up. I trust you know what you're looking for. Yes, sir. And then Legatus salutes the guard. Dismissed and good luck. So the Legatus is pretty tall for a human. He's got short, neatly trimmed hair, black with kind of graying temples, and he's freshly shaven. Like, he looks like a kind of guy who'd be very clean all the time. Perfect posture. His armor is impeccable and tidy, and he has a plethora of medals upon it, and a faded scar about 6 inches long running along his left temple, down to like his chin. So he turns towards you guys as you enter, and the sergeant leaves the tent. I know who you are.
Hello. Oh,
Hello.
Don't interrupt me. Don't you dare interrupt me.
it's me, not old Merrick.
I know who you are and why you're here. I must start by saying that I think this is a mistake. I've lost good men trying to get into that temple.
Ooh.
So you guys, this is the first.
How many men
How many?
exactly?
Yes.
Too many to count.
That's
That's a lot.
So this is the first you guys heard mention of a temple. The Legatus continues. However, the Emperor thinks that, for whatever reason, you can succeed where my battle-trained men have failed. Come, gather around, and he directs you to a table in the center of the tent.
Okay.
I follow. I follow.
This is your objective here, the Temple of Kawi, and he points at a structure in a lake just south of Fool's Landing, following where the river kind of forks. It follows the western river down to Kawi's Lake, and then at the southern banks of the lake is the Temple of Kawi. Just south of that is the Powhatan elven villages, both western and eastern. Supposedly, deep within the temple lies an artifact of great interest to the Emperor. It is this artifact that you must retrieve. However, do not think you can simply walk in and take it. None of my men have so far been able to even get inside the temple proper. Creators of the temple and its surrounding structures have set dangerous traps everywhere. You will also have to be aware of the Powhatan elves, which live just south of the temple. If you see them, consider them hostile and either hide or fight for your life. They offer no mercy. I know from experience. And he touches the faded scar across his left temple. Any questions so far?
What is the value of this artifact?
I don't know too much about the artifact. I know only what I'm supposed to, which is probably slightly more than you. I don't even know what it looks like.
How are we supposed to find it if we don't know what it looks like?
He pulls out a fist-sized clear crystal, or he takes a fist-sized clear crystal that was sitting on the table and holds it up for you to see. This crystal will supposedly react to the artifact when it is in close proximity, so I've been told. It should prove helpful in locating, and he hands you the crystal. So somebody can add configure permission here. A crystal to their inventory, whoever wants it.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Just in loot, I guess.
Yeah, I can just add it in. I can just drag it into your inventory there.
Yeah, just put it under sell later.
Oh, apparently it's a weapon.
Squawk
Yeah,
price.
weapon. Actually, weapon is fine because as long as it's at the top, like an important
that's
quest
fine.
item, I think that's probably better.
Yeah. Okay. So, any other questions?
So we have no support from your own troops. This is just us 5 doing this.
My men will escort you to the temple grounds, at which point they will return here. You will be on your own once you're in the temple grounds.
Okay.
And
If only 4 of us make it back instead of 5, will the reward be split 4 ways, or is the 5th chunk forfeit?
Wow.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, lads. I'm just kidding.
That is between you and the Emperor.
yeah, we're not. I don't think we're getting a reward for this mini quest.
Mini quest. We gotta go raid a temple. That's not mini.
Do I know anything necessarily about the temple ahead of time? Do I recognize the name or anything?
Let's see. What would be an appropriate check?
Knowledge, history.
I don't think there is a knowledge history. Oh, there is a history.
History.
Yeah, do the history.
Yeah.
Our first roll of the season.
You know nothing, Jon
Below
Snow.
average.
Okay. So you've heard of the Temple of Kawi. You don't remember hearing who built it, but you know that it's old, a lot older than the Powhatan elves, and supposedly deserted. Other than that, you don't know much about it. It's referenced in a few texts that you've read at your school of magic.
So wait, have any of your men returned, or just
Me and my men have returned from the temple grounds, but no one's been able to get inside the temple itself.
okay? And it's just been traps taking you guys out.
Traps and the elves.
Hmm. Indeed.
and the other denizens of the jungle.
Well, shit. I mean, oops. Let's go.
How far? I asked this guy, my dude, how far is it to the Temple of Kawi?
Thy dude.
It'll be a few hour journey on foot.
In my church, calling somebody my dude is a way of saying that you have great honor for them.
I see.
I'll believe it.
Well, my dude, one more thing before I let you all go. And he gestures towards a couple of large chests that are in the corner of the tent. The Emperor took the liberty of holding on to your equipment you had when you were arrested. He approaches each of you and gives you each a key for each of the chests. So you guys get you get access basically to all your starting equipment, and each of you will get. I'm gonna roll these separately. So let's start with
One level.
Chris.
Oh my god.
Chris, you're gonna get 102 gold.
Excellent.
crap.
Jason,
Man, that's so satisfying.
Jason gets 82 gold. Malkrov, I gotta start using your guys' names. Malkrov gets 105 gold.
I win.
Well, not yet. Georgie.
Mac 20s.
Georgie gets 111.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Language.
And Onsbjorn gets 122. The winner.
Oh, nice.
What the fuck is this?
So this is the gold you had probably before you were taken.
That's why you didn't want us to start with gold.
Yes. Well, I mean, there's two different starts you can do, like either starting equipment or gold. And I was worried that if you did gold, like the character creation would take a lot longer as you're like trying to like nitpick the items. And this way you can buy some items in town too. Okay. Malkrov, you have the crystal.
Okay, currency goes in. Oh, inventory. There we go. Okay.
Yeah. And
Time to stop everything to nitpick some items.
Electrum? Whatever.
don't worry about it. I'm sticking with just gold for now. In this
that's good.
one off because simplicity. Okay, sweet. Should you require any additional equipment, the town has an alchemist and a blacksmith. Actually, I'll get you guys back to the town here so you can see. One more thing. He whistles sharply, and within seconds, 3 legionnaires enter the tent, stand at attention, and bring their fists to their heart, and as one say, Legatus, Boris, Jenkins, Harold, you would escort these men around town, then, as we discussed, depart at noon towards the Temple of Kawi, at which point you will leave them and return here. Is that clear? 3. Yes, sirs. The Legatus turns towards you. Let me make myself perfectly clear. The Emperor has offered you a pardon in exchange for this task. However, if I hear of any lawlessness from you 5, you will regret it. The 45th Legion does not take kindly to criminals. Is that understood?
Don't worry, boss. I am the law.
He raises an eyebrow at you.
We'll behave ourselves.
I promise.
He
I
raises
am
an
the
eyebrow
law.
even further.
It's like above his forehead.
I am the law.
Thank you for your guidance. Let's go.
I do not. I don't think I've deceived him.
Oh, did you just...
He rolled a d20, man. That means you have to make a check.
So he kind of growls beneath his breath. He nods, finally. You may leave. Remember, depart at noon. So yeah, you guys... I'm going to unpause the timer here. You should be able to see 3rd of March, 1451, 4I. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Excellent. So the timer goes, I think, in like 30-second increments, but it's a good way to kind of keep track of how much time has passed. I'm not going to actually let it go for an hour. It basically, you guys have until noon to go around town and get some equipment if you want.
What time
And
is it right
the
now? Did you say?
equipment
Sorry.
is in the 2 folders.
It's 11. Yeah, but you'll have to actually, like, we'll RP you going to the shop and everything. So
Yes, yep.
there's a
You wanna-
alchemist. Yep.
You want to give us till 12:30 because I'm going to use an hour to cast Find Familiar.
Cast Find Familiar?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can cast that and tell your buddies to go get stuff for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's do it that way.
That's fine.
What do you need?
Everything hinges around you leaving at 12.
Simeon? No, George. What's dost thou'st needest?
So
Calm down, Marion J.
yeah, Georgie,
was
you can kind of stand in one spot and be like, just get whatever, but then you'll when they get to the shop, you can
Yeah.
actually have
I was
input
thinking
out of
probably
character.
like a couple. Yeah, I was thinking like a couple potions of healing or something.
Okay.
So yeah, where do you guys want to head first? Wherever you go, the 3 guards are also with you.
Let me see here. See, as a paladin, I only have a like religious backpack, which has basically nothing in it. So I don't have any like rope or like.
Yeah, I mean, like the alchemist
No.
has like your standard potions and stuff. The blacksmith actually does have rope for sale, and some other things.
I am probably just going to go in. I would like to buy a couple of potions from Alistor.
Okay, so you guys head to Alistair first, the alchemist shop. And you see like bubbling smoke coming out of the top of his many chimneys. You walk inside and you see an Eric Cochran, who is wearing circular spectacles and like a leather vest full of vials and whatnot. Well, enter. Pip, pip, pip. Step up to the counter, please.
I will enter and step up to the counter.
Okay, so he kind of shows you his wares. What will you be interested in today? And if you guys go into items, you can see Alistair's alchemy and expand the folder. And he's got potion of climbing. He's got 2 of those. He's got a couple of potions of greater healing. He's got 5 potions of normal healing. He's got 3 potions of heroism, 5 just regular empty flasks, 5 acid vials, and 4 alchemist fires.
Can I get 2 normal potions of healing?
Yeah, so that'll be 100 gold, please.
Never mind.
How I look at my poor friend Squawk and I say, how much are you short?
18.
How much are you short, lad? No, that's not his voice.
It is now.
Can't
It's
keep that up.
recorded.
I can't keep that up.
18.
I can't afford that. You're on your own.
Oh, that sucks to be you.
I can give you a cool 5.
I'll buy one through my allies.
Okay, so that's 50 gold for off Georgie there.
I will
and
also buy 1.
Okay, another 50 gold from Malcrop, so there's 3 left of the regular potions of healing.
Am I able to just drag from there into my... Oh, I can. Look at that.
Ken,
Okay, nice.
Squawk will approach the counter and be like, surely you could cut a fellow Eric Hoken.
Oh, yeah, you're the same race. That means he
a
has to agree
deal
with you.
here. Surely you can help a brother out.
He kind of,
Surely, oh fuck.
I mean, that might be good.
I'm sure you, my good Eric Cochran, sir, know how difficult it is for us to make our way around here, so I would expect you to know that paying full price for things keeps me and my family fed.
I don't mean to imply you don't need to be fed, but my good sir, I am a very, very poor Eric Cochran, and have been tasked with a very dangerous mission of going and raiding insert temple here.
Yeah, I think you almost got him convinced, bud.
But if you can't afford 2 potions of healing, why don't you just buy 1?
Oh my god, I will chip in 5 gold for this poor, sad Eric Cohen.
How much more does Squawk need?
He needs 13 more.
Well, no, he's
13
trying to get 2.
I'm trying to get 2.
One's only 50.
One's only 50, and I'm 18 short.
Yeah, and I'll chip in 5, and if you want to get both, I can. And he just needs 13 gold more.
I'll chip in
I
another
step outside
5.
with a hat and I go, "Hey, spread up, donate some money for my friend here."
Oh my, you're
Okay, so
very
that's
generous.
I'm gonna
another
buy-
5 from Georgie.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll buy another one as well.
Okay.
Simeon will contribute the balance of
Okay.
whatever is left. How much?
8
How
left.
much is he missing? 8 left.
Okay. Perfect. So
Okay.
you want to buy 2 then, Squawk.
Yeah,
'Kay.
Squawk would like play too.
That's the last of the potions of healing. The regulars.
Oh no.
And
How
you
much are
accounted
the-
for the one that I got, yeah?
Yes,
We're
yes,
good?
you got yours.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
All right,
how much
sure.
are the bigger ones?
Bigger ones are
Too much.
150 each.
Oof. Oof.
At this point, these are mostly just about like getting people back up who go down. So it's
Yeah,
kinda
exactly.
whatever.
They are handy in a pinch.
Inventory.
You can just click and drag from the folder. I think it should be able to drop it right in. And then you just change the amount, the quantity, like I showed you before with the other things.
Oh my god.
Anything
How-
else for you, adventurers?
How is this so convenient?
I know.
Mm,
I love Foundry.
No loyalty among
I-
birds.
okay, somebody has rope, right?
Oh, we're out.
Yes.
Okay, because I do not have
Everyone
rope.
pulls out 50 feet of rope. Yeah, I got some
Yeah,
rope.
I've got rope envy.
You don't have rope.
I got no rope. My religious pact didn't include rope. I have some blocks of incense though. If you want to get fucking, if you want to get fucking sensual or something.
Oh my.
And
Right
a
now,
box of alms. I don't know what alms are.
They're for the poor.
Oh,
I don't know what they are either.
wait for the poor. What are they?
Oh, the people always alms for the poor. It's
Wait,
things you
eh,
give poor people, isn't it?
Alms says for Army Learning Management System. I don't think that's right.
I think that's correct.
Okay, I'm gonna
You
buy
have a bunch of
um,
systems in your inventory.
I'm gonna get a bottle of Alchemist Fire as well.
Ooh, that would be 50 each.
That is exactly how much I have.
Okay, so he's got 3 of those left.
Anybody got any money?
Oh my god.
All right, I am all set up.
It's almost as if the actually good items are like rather expensive.
Yeah, I mean, literally, like, rules as written, you're not supposed to be able to buy, like, any potions and stuff in just this, like, backwater town. But
No, for sure. But I mean it.
it is a one-off, and I was like, I'll give you guys some stuff.
Yeah, I don't really give a
Anybody buying anything else? I've forgotten my own accent.
No, that is all I want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to head to the blacksmith, see what he is?
Yes, I want to buy a 10-foot pole.
Oh, I don't want fresh
I
out.
don't know if he has a fresh out.
So you guys head across the town, guards in tow, across the stone bridge that bridges the river there, and you hear the sounds of hammers, a hammer going inside the Bronwyn shop, and see steam billowing out the top. Inside is a half-orc who's pretty young, thin for a half-orc. He's got a tattoo of a hammer upon his shoulder. And if anybody wants to do a history, probably I'm thinking Ansbjorn would be most appropriate.
Ansbjorn.
History check.
Yeah, I got no history skills.
Ansbjorn with that incoming check. Here it comes.
The cat.
Aw.
Nice. Okay, so Ansbjorn, you know that the hammer upon the shoulder is a mark of a slave forced to apprentice under a blacksmith in half-orc culture.
Ooh.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh.
So he looks up as you enter the shop. What could I do you for?
A friendly face. Who was your master?
Kind of looks a little bit put off by the question. I have no master. Nah, not anymore.
Aye, a shame.
Nay, 'tis not.
Savage. I like it. Wrong. He was an asshole.
What would you like to buy? I've
10-foot pole.
plenty. I don't have that.
What? Don't you make spears?
No,
What?
I don't. I don't just have a bunch of spears on standby. Why would I have
Can
a bunch
you
of
like tape 10 hammers together?
You don't have like a
What the hell is tape?
You don't have a length of wood.
Look,
from the Master Scotch.
you've been in my shop for 6 seconds. You've called me a slave. Asked me, demanded 10-foot poles. So the guards are just looking at each other like uncomfortably.
Oh my god.
The Bronwyn is in a bit of a foul mood right now. Understandably so.
Why?
Bronwyn, what's gone wrong here?
He kind of
I
like
mean, not
slams
disrespect,
his fist upon the table. Look, this is what I have. I've got arrows. I've got arrows +1. I've got crossbow bolts +1. I've got a couple of grappling hooks, some thieves' tools. I do have some rope here, a bunch of pitons or pitons, or the hell they're called, and some hammers.
Malkrov waits outside. He doesn't need anything. Also, has exactly 0 gold, so he waits outside.
Well, I am very disappointed. I don't say that, but very well. Thank you, sir. Goodbye. I will be leaving, and I step outside as well.
Is anybody buying anything in the
Well,
blacksmith?
have you just come to gawk and insult me?
Well, see ya.
Well, I'll just gonna step out.
I was gonna buy some
There's
gum.
only gonna be like one person left.
Yeah, who's left? Like, Simeon and Squawk are both standing there uncomfortably with the 3
You
guards.
said rope, right?
Yeah, he has 3 sets of 50 feet of hempen rope.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Makarov. Do you want? Do you want me to buy you a rope?
Yeah.
Rope is
How much
one gold.
Wow, that is more expensive than I expected, actually.
Oh wow.
I
Actually,
will buy
Alright.
100 feet of hempen rope.
Okay, so that's going to be all of it.
All right, Malkrov, you've got 50 feet.
So yeah,
Thank you.
Malkrov's got 50, and then Simeon's got 100 feet.
We'll kill you last.
Well, that's all my
Okay.
rope. Thanks for coming to the blacksmith and buying all my rope.
Listen here, asshole.
Hey, you just enter the shop again.
yeah, I walked back in.
And another thing.
Is there
Squawk
anything
will-
else I can get for you?
I
Squawk
want to
will
go to the
just
Soggy Stein and try and buy pole.
Alright.
Squawk will just shake his head kind of disappointingly and just inform the blacksmith. Ignore these halfwits. They're as dumb as they come, and I apologize for their
Little G is gonna go
stupidity.
into the pub and demand a 10-foot pole.
and he'll leave.
Simeon?
I'll just thank him and take my leave as well.
He starts hammering louder than he was when you guys entered.
Oh my.
Alright, so some time has passed. You guys probably have about 15 more minutes before before you have to head out into the wilderness.
I want to go and get in a fight with the owner of the Soggy Stein about the fact that they
course
don't have
you
a
do.
10-foot pole.
Of course you do. Alright,
If
so
it's fine. If they don't have a 10-foot pole, it's good. It's
No, it's not good.
can't you just
Hey,
find like a
mine-
10-foot branch? Is that not the same thing?
Hey, there you go. Or hey, there's a
Well,
bunch of trees. You could just go fucking look.
just go look.
Do you actually want to go to the Soggy Stein though?
I mean, yeah, I'll check it out. It's got a name on it. Seems like a cool place to be.
It's named.
It's got a
Place to
thing.
be.
Therefore, quest text.
Quest text. So you guys head up to the Soggy Stein, and inside it's pretty busy. It's even though it's like before noon, people obviously don't follow the rule that it's afternoon. You can have like as much beer as you want. The rule here is
That's a pretty well-known rule.
It's after 5 a.m. Go ahead.
Giver.
So behind the bar is a thin, wiry human with a graying skullet. He's
I'll send.
it's
Yeah.
exactly what I thought of. He's very friendly and he gives you a big gap-toothed smile. Come on in, friends, travelers from afar.
Hello. Hi.
Hello.
I don't know what came over me. Do you have any? I need a flask of your finest ale for the road.
Well, I do have ale.
What about a flask?
He can get you a flask of ale. Actually, how much is it?
Hell yeah.
Ale? Is that a thing? No. Beer. Oh no. What would that be
Beer.
called? It's not ale. It's like alcohol. Flask.
Pure ethanol.
Flask of oil. How much does that cost? Oh no. Why is an empty flask more expensive than a flask of oil? No, it's not. Never mind. Iron flask, 31,000. No, not that.
What?
Holy water. That's what it's going to be. Okay, so a flask of alcohol is. Oh, no, that doesn't make sense. Let's just say 5 gold.
Oh my gosh.
5 gold. Jesus
Let's
Christ.
say 1 gold.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Wait. It's just a flask of holy water?
No, I was trying
Prices
to
in
get
this
a
place are out of
price of it,
control.
and then I realized that holy water is a lot more useful than gold or than ale.
Prices.
Okay, so
So what are we?
how many ales would you like, my good man?
Well, if they're 1 gold each, I think I'm happy with 1.
I think I'll take 0. Okay, so he gives you a flask of ale. I don't really have an item thing for that, so you can just.
No flask of ale. That's so
Yeah, I
sad.
know. I was very
Malcroft,
disappointed.
wait, that's.
I want my money back.
There's the flask. All right, purchasing flask.
Okay. Yeah, you just put like a flask and then put it in like parentheses ale.
Yeah. Gonna get crunk as hell.
Malcroft goes
Plus
back to
10
So-
the Al store.
He kind of smiles at you further. You guys are the criminals, eh? Who've come to do the quest.
Allegedly.
Hmm.
I mean, we're innocent until proven guilty.
Well, and he gives you a big wink. I was in the same shoes as you, horse thief.
Yeah.
I managed
How'd
to
you do?
I managed to sneak aboard a ship heading to the archipelago. Started this tavern. You know, the Legion, they know who I am, but they won't arrest me for fear that the rest of the town will rise up.
Word.
What power you have.
Word indeed. Well, bro, take that ale and good safe travels to ye.
Yeah, Malcroft waits
Yeah.
outside.
Okay, so
All right.
you guys head out. Yeah,
Let us do the deed.
it is just about noon there, so the guards kind of look at their sundials on their wrists and go, it's that time. And they say, okay, we better start heading out soon, or we want to be able to get back before dark. Back before closing time, you mean?
Yeah.
All right, so you basically head. It's not north. It's like along the river. It'll be southwest along the river outside of town, keeping to its kind of western bank. Excuse me. So yeah, you guys travel for probably about an hour or so. When you see about 100 feet ahead of you, you begin to hear the sounds of something large moving through the jungle. A few seconds
wow.
later. Oh, yep.
Sorry, no, go ahead. Well, I was gonna say while we're traveling, can I attempt to find a 10-foot branch that is
Oh my god.
dude, you have no idea, they're so good. You need one.
Yeah, well, you'll be able to like keep it in your inventory though. It's like 10 feet long.
Yeah, you just like wear it on your back. It's like a staff. This is like classic D&D shit. I don't know why you're so surprised.
I thought the 10-foot pole was collapsible.
I thought it
that was
was
the whole
too.
deal.
But
Is it? I think that's just them trying to. Like,
I mean, what do you mean, is
rationalize
it?
the house car.
Like, how else would it make any fucking sense?
I mean, you just wear it on your back.
scraping all. I can't enter this dungeon, guys.
I
on
can sit
with
this
that,
one
buddy.
out.
You have to bend
So-
over.
Alright,
Yeah,
fine,
you
we
can
can carry
find
it without them.
you can find a 10-foot branch and drag it along behind you as the guards give you weird looks.
You'll see. You'll all see.
So yeah, you travel through the jungle. You know, every now and then you hear strange noises, but it usually turns out to be nothing, or like a bird, a big bright bird that kind of flies out in front of you. Until about an hour into your journey down the river, 100 feet ahead of you or so, you begin to hear the sounds of something large moving through the jungle. A few seconds later, you see the bushes move as a 20-foot long, 15-foot high beast walks out onto the river's edge. Its skin looks hardy and tough, but the most defining feature of the beast is its wide, curiously shaped skull, equipped with 2 horns at the top and 2 on either side of its mouth. The beast lowers its head to the river and drinks from it, then turns away from you, begins to pull leaves from nearby bushes and trees, and it seems to be collecting them in a pile. All right, and
beautiful.
yeah, let's take a break there for now.
All right, good session. We'll talk to y'all tomorrow.
Thanks for playing.